Good evening, people. Yeah, I gotcha. Good evening. We are here on Saturday evening for the Hilliard Varsity game against the Dayton Stealth Gold team. The Stealth is an independent team, uh, or at least this team is. I don't know if we're going to get an anthem. We might. It looks like the Stealth are expecting an anthem because they got their helmets off. We'll see if we get one. I should probably get the other video ready. Get that ready. Sorry. Yep, looks like we're going to be getting an anthem. Here we go. Okay. Again, Saturday evening, Hilliard Varsity against the Dayton Stealth Gold team. And we are about to get underway. I'll do my best to call it. I might cough in your ear a few times. Just turn down the volume. It's all right. Oh, somebody's serving a suspension? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so we will have River Carmody in net tonight, and it looks like we're going to have Riley on the faceoff. And away we go. Stealth getting set up. I want to put this up a little bit more. And here we go. Riley loses the face-off, comes back into our zone, and Martin swipes at it to Errett in the corner. Errett gets it up out into the neutral zone and comes back. Stealth send it back down, no icing. There's a race for it. Barber back down behind the net. Martin didn't get for it, so it goes there. Picks it up. Martin tries to get it up. Looks like first shot and save. Something on the ice there. Nope. That's right. All right, here we go. Riley gathers it over to Barber into the neutral zone. And Barber loses it. Dumps it down deep. Dayton gathers it. Trying to get it into the neutral zone. And they got some speed. Woo, good job, Dom. Dom actually broke up that play. Puck goes down behind the net where Wallen misses it. It goes around. Eric goes in there. Puck comes out on Wallen's stick. He sends it around behind the net. So Watkins eats a check there. Gimbleton fighting for it down there. Goes up to the point. Picks a quick shot and was a wide shot. Went to the right of River. And it is out of the zone. Dayton controls it. They chip it up and goes down deep in. Ferrari chasing it. Stops behind the net. Sends it on up. Watch it. That was block 48. Dayton still trying to get to it. Clevenger manages to get it up out of the zone. Chip it. Kimbleton gets it into the zone. Looks like he's picked up on the half wall. Dayton ends up with the control of it again. Send it into the zone and go down to the left-hand side. Tried to get it feed into the slot, but they couldn't get a shot off, thank God. Puck goes around the net. Wong chasing. Can't see that dang killer. Comes back to Martin. Martin stops. Goes back over to Wong. Wong chips it up and to the point, and looks like that's going to be a no block by 7. Was it 7 or Kimby? Nope. Puck is not out of the zone yet. Dump to the far corner. Martin mishandles it there. Gets it. There we go. Brotherton chips it up and out. At least he gets it out of the zone. And now still in the zone. Come on, Kimbleton. Kimbleton dumps it down deep into the corner. Behind the net for Dayton. Dayton changes, so does Hilliard. And Ben, shot on net. Saved by River. It's chipped up and out again. I don't know if that's going to be icing. Probably not, since the Dayton player just picked it back up. Still in the neutral zone there. Like Dom or Alexander set it back down. Looks like somebody went for a check and they ended up hitting Mason, by the way. Shot, save. Puck almost comes out of the zone. You need to get up, Francis. Come on. Delayed penalty? No, icing. All right, so Barber handles it. Looks like Francis has it. Tries to send it over to Alexander. Alexander just gets it up out of the zone. Gets into the center there. Looks like Mason dumps it. That's icing. All right. 13:25 left in the first quarter. Or first quarter. I'm thinking football. Period. And score is 0-0. We have not registered a shot on net yet, but we'll get there. Riley on the face-off, right to the left of River. And that's a loss. And shot comes down in. River actually saves it and holds it. Good job, guys. Face-off again. Riley on the dot. And that is, I believe that's a win, and it goes back down behind the net. Watkins chasing it, but he can't get to it in time. Puck ends up going back down behind the net. Right in front. I don't think that was actually, that was blocked. Puck is over in the corner. Comes up and around. Tried to feed the center, but couldn't manage to get it. Dayton still in control. Tried to set it up. There we go. Comes up and out. It is going down, but Dayton still has control of it here. There it is. Say Riley just dumps it back down into the zone. Comes back up. Dayton still in control. Goes down deep. Wallen trips up the man there. Little battle right there. So we got Ferrari comes up with it. It gets chipped up and out over to the left-hand side where Watkins is going for it. Oh. Still in neutral zone. Kimbleton has it. Dumps it down. Let's see if we can get a clean zone entry here. Wong almost keeps it in there. Almost. There we go. Dayton almost get it in. Has a free shot in the zone. Back up to the point. They're able to keep it in. That was tipped up and over. Nah, I got tipped up and over. No, that's all right. Don't worry about the clock. Blocked by 7. Yep. A lot of traffic down here. Looks like Kimbleton eats a check, gets it, at least clears it out of the zone. It goes past Brotherton chasing. Comes back up and out. Still in the zone. Still chasing. Battle on the board there. Kimbleton looks for some room. He goes inside. Getting tripped up. Looks like we might have a shot. A little bit of a shot. I think I got on the goalie. I don't know if it went wide or not. Shot comes back out. Dayton in control. Kimbleton tries to keep it in. It gets dumped back down on net. That's a shot from outside the zone. They're doing this shot from outside the zone stuff. And look at that, Brotherton. Oh, that's Martin. Martin going through the zone. Gets some speed. He's just trying to get around his own guy. He's got to get around two guys. Gets tripped up. Mason going for it in the corner. Yeah.
It's interference.
I don't know. You see, the puck gets swept back down. Yeah. Barber gets it back down in our zone. He stops. Tries to get around. Sends it back down behind the net before for Ferrari. River just breaks up that play. Almost. Block 86, too. So, puck's buzzing around our net, unfortunately. And we're still getting it. Barber got it. Sends it up around to Barney. Barney just gets it up out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. Yep. Big old icing. It's all right. Take the icing. 10:28-7 left in the first period. Score 0-0. And we have Riley on the dot. And that is a win. Watkins gets it, and he tries to chip it up. It comes out. Keller Luke dumps it down into the zone. That's right. Riley chasing it. Almost gets it. Dayton ends up with control of it with 62 on the forecheck. And gets past Ferrari down deep into the zone. Watch that. There it is. Watkins coming up to the boards. Goes up to the point. Almost gets it up. Goes back down. On net. River holds it. That was yeah. It doesn't matter. It would have been a goal. That ref wouldn't have called it off. He would have said it's a goal. But it's all right. He had her covered it.
I saw the hand.
Oh, you saw the hand. Yeah. Well, I might have. I would have still called it a shot. But there were two jerseys in front of him. I would have liked for him to just cover that like he did. That's good. So that was Kimbleton on the face-off there. Over to Clevenger on the far side. Kimbleton up there. Good breakout. Into the zone. Goes down. Oh, almost gets there. Almost left for Eric. Goes back down around behind the net where Dayton picks it up again. It's like they're trying to spring somebody free. He's a little offsides. They're not calling that one, but that's all right. Still behind the net. 40 with a check. Clevenger down and battling. Goes up to the point. Here comes a shot. Saved by River. Eric into the neutral zone. Down low. Into the right side. Takes a shot into the goalie. Save. Yep, first shot of the game. Nah, I don't know if he got it. He didn't mark it. I don't know if he actually got it. Yeah. Score is 0-0, 9:17 in the first period. And that is Mason on the dot, isn't it? Yep, Mason on the dot. He wins that one, but it doesn't end up with possession. Ends up going back down in the round. And Alexander tries to get to it. Uh-oh. A little bit of a struggle there. Watch it. Down around our net. Tries to go down behind. Who's that? Barney checking it out. Good job getting that. And he's still chasing it. That's all right. Alexander in the neutral zone. Sends it back over to Martin. Martin getting a little pressured. Up to Mason. Mason gets the stick lifted. Getting a little bit of pressure. Gets tripped up. Ends up losing the puck. Still ends up in the neutral zone. Not really controlled by anybody. Send back down on the round behind the net where Alexander is going to get it. As you settle it down, chips it up and into the other zone. And Eric gets it. It's like he goes down the round, sends it behind him. Riley has it. Eric has it. Looking for something. Couldn't get there. Down the corner. Riley's there. Here we go. Who's that? Oh, my goodness. 62. Wow. Yeah, there's going to be... Whoa. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but pretty sure that one's going to be a penalty on somebody.
Can't be on Joey.
Yeah, well, the way these refs do, they'll probably take Joey, too. Anyway, looks like Dayton's going to the box. 8:06, we'll have a 2-minute power play. Looks like Watkins is trying to explain what's going on, or trying to see what's going on. I don't think Joey's going to the box. Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, all right, 2-minute power play. Oh, nope, Joey, I told you he's going to the box. Never mind. Offsetting, apparently. No power play. Looks like offsetting, so it'll be 5-on-5. Offsetting 5-on-5. 8:06. Looks like Cliff is wanting to get an explanation here. He's talking to the ref. I'm sure Beardo ref here is explaining. Oh, we got 3 refs. Huh, cool. Kimbleton on the draw. And that is a loss. And it gets spanked down behind the net. Dayton in control. Wallen misses. Oh, yeah! That was a goal. Wallen sends it down. It goes wide of the net. And then Clevenger, it bounces off the back wall. And Clevenger manages to get it and sends it right behind the goalie into the net. That is fantastic. A nice goal there, guys. That's a Clevenger goal. That was great. All right, the score is 1-0. And the scoreboard just went off, but I saw 7:57 left on the clock. So, and there's the scoreboard's back. All right, Kimbleton on the dot. And that is a loss. And it gets dumped back down in the zone. River just holds it. It bounces off the wall, and it comes right in front of the net, but River just put his glove on it. Held it there. Get a face-off in our zone.
Okay, so 7:50, I think.
7, yeah. 7:50. No, it's still 7:57. Apparently. Yeah, we get an extra 7 seconds left. 48 on the dot, and that is a win from the. And he sends it back down. Kimbleton does. Brotherton gets it, ships it up to the front, right to the Dayton player. That's all right. Kimbleton's messing him up. Watch out. Saved by River. Shot from the slot. Saved from River there. Yeah. Wallen getting attacked by 2 people. It goes over to Dom. Dom sends it up to, who is that? 80. It doesn't matter. Brotherton going down into the zone. He's got Kimbleton with him. Comes up, almost stays in the zone. Martin dumps it back down deep. It's all right. Comes back up. Dayton tried to chip it up through the neutral zone. Barber getting it. Sends it back down over to Martin. Martin sends it on over to Barney. Barney through the zone. Over to the right. Francis over down deep. Mason in front of the net. It's all right. Mason. There it is. Go, man. Francis decides to send it up in front of the net. No one there. Dayton ends up getting it. Oh, big old check by 86. Yeah. 86, I think. Yeah. 13. Martin getting right in feet. Oh, my God. Look down. The puck was right between Francis's feet. Couldn't get it. Puck goes back behind. River settles it down and sends it up on the board. Barney, good bump, comes back down. Watch it. That's all right. There it is, behind the net. Keeps going. Francis chips it up and out. It's out now. There it is. Go, Francis. Go. Francis all by himself. He's getting tripped up there. He's trying to get it to her. There he goes. Still getting it. It's all right. That's all right. Francis still get the puck in the zone. All right. Oh, puck gets by Wong. Goes back down deep in our zone. Wallen chasing it, and that's an icing. God, I hate these pillars.
No.
I am.
Yeah. You got the clipboard, man.
I know. I just been pacing.
That's all right. I'm on the thing. That's an icing call. Score is 1-0 Hilliard, 6-0-3 in the first period. We got a lot of hockey left, guys. So this game is gonna get crazy. Riley on the dot, down in their zone, and that is a loss. It looks like. And puck goes down wide. I think Riley tried to get towards the net, and it just went wide. Eric, there you go. Todd now behind me because of his short stature. Just grabbed the bench, and now he's standing behind me. So he's a good 1.5 feet taller than everybody else, but now he feels better. So that was an offsides call. Coming out of the zone. Face off. Riley on the dot. And that's a loss. Goes back to Dayton. Dayton sends it into the zone. Wallen trying to be a problem there. Oh, great save from River. That was right at the top of the freaking crease. Riley gets the puck, goes back down deep. Nobody there to help him. Sends it over. Good passing lane, just nobody there to accept it. It's all right. Dayton going down deep again. Here they go. Looking for the shot. Off. Right in front of you. Woo! Right off his mask. Actually, right off his mask. Yeah, he got it right off the mask. It went straight up in the air. He lost sight of it. it popped down right in front of him, and he covered it. So good job. Good job, River. Hey, Troy. I see you. Troy's down there. See? There's Troy. Anyway. All right, looks like Kimbleton on the face-off, 5:16 left. And that is it looked like he won it, but it came back to Dayton. You don't have possession. It's coming back down in the zone. Watch it. They're going to be waiting for it right in the crease there. There it goes. Good breakup, River. Great breakup. Come on, Luke. Luke manages to get it out of the zone. Good job. Oh, nope, he didn't get it out. Martin gets it down behind the goal line and comes up with the point. Shot saved by River from the point. Who's got it here? Still has not cleared the zone, guys. You got to get the zone out. None of these stretch passes changes. Martin gets a little bit of time. There's a little bit of space. He needs it. There he goes. Passes it up to Clevenger. Clevenger tips it. Gets down low. Going down low. 48 Kimbleton gets it right into that. Shoots it. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Clevenger almost tries to feed it right there. Doesn't make a connection. Dayton shipped it up into the zone. It goes back deep. Alexander chasing it behind the net. Sends it around wide to Luke. Luke has it on the boards. Gets checked a little high, but he's a little short guy, so everything on him is a little wide. Puck comes out. Dayton takes it back into the zone. Another shot. Saved by River, and it's covered. And, this is where it is. I kind of expected it to get a little chippier like this earlier. But 3:57 left in the first period. All right. Makes it on the dot. And that's a win by Wallen. Comes up, over to the board, gets tipped over. 21 sends it around behind the net. Brotherton up on the half wall. It comes out of the zone. Come on, Brotherton. Come on. There it is. Just keep him from. There you go. There you go, Mason. Sorry. It's coming in. Watch shot. River save. Right in the glove of River from the top of the zone. Yeah, I know. Shot count is 13-3 in favor of Dayton. Well, this is still the first period. All right, 3:30 left in the first period. Riley on the dot. And that is looks like it's contested here. It looks like, And we end up with it. Well, we're sweeping it back there. Come on. Watkins looks like Riley steps on the puck and trips himself up a little bit. It's all right. He dumps it in. That should have been offside. He actually hit Watkins with that. Eric dumps it back down deep. It's left behind the net. Dayton's still trying to control it. They're breaking it out. And they keep it deep. Martin chasing it. He's got two jerseys on him. 2 Dayton on it. He gets blasted in the corner. Sends it around. There it is. Riley chips it out of the zone. It doesn't go. That's all right. It's still on the line. There it is. Watkins getting into the zone. He's by himself. He gets the puck knocked off his stick. All right, that's all right. Harrett able to keep it in, sort of. All right. Kimbleton takes a shot. Ooh. 48. Yeah, I think that did. 6:48. Another shot. Puck in control of Dayton. They send it out. No icing here. Martin's still chasing it. Go boy. Goes in front of the. Go boy. All right. There he goes. Come on, guys. River. Save. Wow. He's trying to dance in front of the. Trying to wiggle through some people. There's 3 jerseys on him. It's hard to get through there. Puck ends up coming off of Martin's stick. Bounces up, and it just bounces high and then comes back down. Thankfully, River's there to hold it. 2:09 left in the first period. 48. Kimbleton on the draw to the right of River on the right side. They lose it. Gets shot back. Blocked. Oh, boy. I don't know. It was either 95 or 48. All right. 48 comes up with the puck. It gets broken out to Clevenger. Clevenger stops in the neutral zone, just dumps it down. Brotherton chasing it. Comes back up and around. There it is. Clevenger. Still fighting for it. It comes back down deep. Go get it again, guys. You're not done yet. Yep. 1:40 left in the period. And Templeton ends up with it. Tries to get a shot, but he doesn't. He just gets laid out there. Wallen keeps it down deep, or almost keeps it in, and it ends up coming out. All right. We're 2-on-1 here. No, that pass is blocked up, and River, that was a save. Puck comes out and out. I only think there was one shot there. Puck comes back down. Oh, boy. Dayton, stretch pass. Dayton's still in control. Sends it into the zone. Wong chasing it. Gets tripped up on the boards there. Comes back around behind. Barber chasing it there. Sends it on up to, who is that, 86? Barney. Barney sends it up to Mason. It comes out of the zone. Comes back down in. It's going to be a delayed offsides for Dayton. 1 minute left here. And Barber sends it back down to Wong around the side. Oh, boy. Here we go. Dayton ends up going after it. 44. Oop, River, get up, buddy. It jumped over the stick. Came out of the zone. I think River tripped up on the pipe there. That's a big offsides there. There it is. Look out, shot. Here comes a shot. Saved by River. Shot from the point. Here comes another shot. Saved by River. And another one. If you got a stick on it, there's another one. Watch out. Left-hand side. Here comes over there. Good breakup. Good breakup, Barney. Block. That's a block 13. 21 has still got it. Looks like he's going to try and get it there. He's checked up on the boards there. Sorry. Can't really see much there. Whoa. River saved at the buzzer. Shot count is 17-5 in favor of Dayton. Score is 1-0 at the end of the first period. What? What? Are you making fun of me? TR's making fun of me. Was he making fun of me? I think he was making fun of me. I can't hear you either. Never mind. TR is picking out Doug, not me. Doug, who's sitting behind me. Oh, you're picking on.
That's the other big thing.
What's that?
You have?
I've got 8 blocks.
There's a lot of block shots. We got a lot of block shots here. So the score is 1-0 at the end of the first by a goal by Clevenger. And still got a lot of hockey left, though. Let's zoom out on this, I think. Can I zoom out a little bit more? Nope, I can't. All right. Yeah, they are fast. They're very fast, and they're very good in at the breakouts.
Just gotta keep not shitting our pants, staying.
Don't shit the pants. Yeah. Sorry, YouTube.
Yeah. Get another greasy one.
That wasn't greasy. I don't think that was greasy. That was pretty good. It bounced behind the net. It came up, and then Clevenger just popped it in.
He had to bite that.
Yeah, he had to bite that shot. Yeah. So he left that good bit open. That sucks when it bounces off the glass, though.
Wasn't even really across the goal line.
Ooh.
He shot that off the goalie's back.
Oh, was it? I thought it was just an open net because he got there. All right,
I
well.
don't think he got enough in front of the goal line to get it.
Well, we'll definitely see it in review. All right. Second period. Here we go. All right. Riley on the dot. Still rolling. And that's a face-off win. Comes back to Ferrari. Ferrari sends it down deep, sort of. Ends up coming out of the zone. Ferrari back down deep again. Dayton gets it, tries to chip it up out. Still comes down in their zone. They're sending it back down behind the net. It comes out. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a 2-on-1 here. And River, the shot hit River, but it bounced off of him, and then it rotated backwards into the goal. That sucks. So the score is 1-1. He was looking for it. It came and hit the side of him and then trickled in. Yeah. That's a bummer. All right. Score is 1-1, 16:33 in the second. Hamilton on the dot. And that is the face-off contested. Yeah, it's out of the zone. Looks like we got it. Brotherton gets it into the zone deep. Clevenger chasing it. Gets sent up, and looks like it's coming. Nope, it's not. Kimbleton almost gets it. That's all right. Brotherton steals it and sends it back down. Clevenger sends it up off the goalie. It goes up, way up. Comes back down, though. No, I think it was wide.
33?
Yeah.
That's a miss. I got it.
Puck comes back down, no icing. Dayton gathers it. That checks up, and I think that's going to be a face-off in their zone. Sorry. He tried to chip it up and out, and it hit the ceiling, so it must have high ceilings in Dayton. I might need one of them suckers. They're coming around. All right. Mason on the dot. 15:55 left. And that's a little loss. Watch out. Here we go. Dayton on the rush. They dump it. And River ends up holding it. Well, I appreciate the fact that they didn't run the goalie. They steered up. They steered off at the last minute, which is what they should do. In past times, they usually just kind of run it. All right. Face off in our zone. 15:47 left. Mason on the dot. And that's a loss. Goes back to Dayton at the point. All right, now they're at the half wall. They send it back down behind the net. And look at that Barney down there at the wall. Puck ends up coming. There's a battle there. Comes up to the point. That's a wide shot. Went out. All the way out in the zone, in the neutral zone. Gets chipped up. Back down in. Mason tries to get it. Breaks it up a little bit. All right. Wallen broke that up. Here comes the shot. And that's a goal against. So we had a big old jam up there. Somebody lost some equipment. We got the annoying train noise here. Yeah, I think River does too because it hit him. Both goals have hit him and then gone in. So River wants that one. But here we go. So the score is 2-1 Dayton. 97 on the dot. And that's all a win. Good job, Riley. Come on, go get one. We're going to tie it back up. Locked up. We got Watkins getting down. I don't know. They were getting drilled down there. There goes Martin. Here comes Martin. Looks like he's going to try and whip a shot. Whips a shot. Save, Martin. Another shot. Comes by 62. Or no, 25. It's 25. And puck comes down. Gets chipped up and out. Looks like Martin keeps it in. Nice job. Still going down deep. Makes it around. Gets high stick. Nobody calling. Now it's 2-on-1 for Dayton here. Watch it. Off the post. No shot. No shot. Off the post. They need to stop biting on those. Yep. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Now it's back in. Good job breaking it up. I don't know. It might have been a save. I don't know. It might have glanced off it. Doesn't matter. Puck's down and on. No one taking up that guy in front. He goes down behind. Martin gets checked into the boards there. Another check. Riley gets it up. Ferrari steps it down. That's going to be icing. Shot count is 20-7. Score is 2-1 in favor of Dayton. All right, 13:52 left in the second. 48 on the draw. And that is a loss. And that's a... I'm not sure what's going on there. Something's happening. Yeah, looks like it went down through, and I think River just went down, and it kind of just went under him. Yep. All right, that's a goal by Dayton, so now the score is 3-1. All right, we need to get some gumption back here. What's going on here? All right. 48 on the draw again. And that's a win. Comes back to Wallen. Up in the neutral zone. Brotherton on the board. So we do. We're just swiping at it. Comes down deep. Barber going after it. Somebody losing their stick. Looks like Wallen. Comes around. Can't really see the pillars in the way. Gets sent over. Look at that. Watch it. Watch it. Good. There you go. Clevenger gets it. It gets broken up. Brotherton chasing it. He gets a little bit. He doesn't really have much with him, so he just dumps it into the zone. Barber keeps it in. Still keeps it in. Barber almost comes out. You got to get it, Wong. Got to get it, Wong. Let's see. Oh, icing. Okay. Whew. He was chasing for it. All right. That's icing for Dayton. Puck's coming back down in the zone. 12:56 left. This period's going by slow. Mason on the dot. Looks like he's talking to somebody. Not sure what's going on. And the puck is lost. And kicked ahead. Puck goes around. Dayton in control. Goes behind the net. A little bit of traffic. Block. Yep. Puck comes back up. Dayton's still in control. No, it's running now. 12:30. Puck comes up and out. Getting checked. Dumped up and out and play. Who got checked over there? Owen? Is he still down? Yeah. Oh, no, he's getting up. Ref stepped off the ice for a second. I'm not sure why. He's back on now. Riley on the dot. Face off right outside our zone. Go back. It's like there's a wall there. And that's face off lost. Goes back to Dayton. Dayton ends up getting it down into the zone. Wallen breaks it up. Comes up and out. And they bring it right back in. 97 to check. Riley's still fighting for it behind the net. Holding. There's a holding call on, is it on Dayton? Yeah. All right, so we will be on a power play this time, I think. No, nope, it's holding on. Yeah, it's on Gray. Yep. All right, so 2-minute power play. Thanks to a penalty drawn by Riley. Let's bring it back, guys. Come on. Templeton on the draw. Looks like it goes way out back. Come on, guys. A little bit of speed. Come on, Martin. He's got the puck. Getting it. Sends it up to Eric. Eric in the neutral zone. Goes in. Left-hand side. Looking for some passing. Loses the puck. It gets sent way back down. And there's a Dayton guy chasing it. The River sends it up back down around the side of the net. Away from him. So that's good. But looks like Martin still gets it. Sends it over to Brotherton. Brotherton to Eric. Down in the neutral zone. Dumps in. And let's see. Down behind the net. It comes out. I don't know. Yeah. Comes up on the zone. Martin in the neutral zone still has it. He's getting chased by one jersey, one Dayton jersey. Sends it on over to nobody. And puck goes back down. It's cleared back down. Kimbleton has it. Eats the check. Still has the puck. Get a little bit of speed. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Kimbleton into the zone. Gets swiped off his stick over to the left. Comes back down to the side. Clevenger sends up to Errett. Errett sends it on over to Martin. Martin gets blocked. Owen gets laid down on top of the puck. He's sitting on it. Boy. And they end up with it. And Martin on the defense. One-on-one. Yeah, nice job knocking him off the puck. Watch it. Mason gets checked again. Always getting checked there. Riley has it through the neutral zone, going over the left-hand side. Loses the puck, gets checked. Watkins gets it, takes a shot, goes wide. No, went wide. A little bit of a late hit on that on Barber. Ferrari, yeah. Shot by 44, Barber. There we go. We're full strength now. Man, he's getting knocked down a lot. Watkins. Oh, almost. There you go. Ferrari sends it back down deep. Riley's getting exhausted out there working. He's still going at it, though. Sends it on up to the point. Ferrari sends it down. Ferrari loops it down in, and who gets the goal? Somebody tipped it down. Was it Chris? Chris Watkins. That's a Watkins goal from 9 from Ferrari. It floated in, and it sank down, and he tipped it right in. Nice job. That was after the power play expired, so that's an even strength goal. So now we have 3-2 Dayton. This is a one-goal game. 9:35, sorry, you're a little off. 9:43 left in the period. They must have forgot to do the clock or something. Yeah. I'll stop talking to you about it. Just something I noticed. All right, Kimbleton on the draw right in the center ice. And that's a face-off loss. And it goes back to Dayton on the left or far side. And chipped up into the zone. Oh, wow, who's that? Somebody broke that up. That was Kimbleton broke that up. Dayton, almost. Marnie keeps it in. Kimbleton on the board in the neutral zone, dumps it down. Just need to be able to keep it away from him. There we go. It's all right. It gets dumped down behind the net. Alexander goes for it. Eats a check. That's up and out. If this were a bigger game, that would have been a delay game. So, is his ankle feeling really good? Is his ankle feeling good? Okay, good. I just don't want any injuries. I am. I'm worried about it every game. All right. 25 on the dot. And that's a face-off loss. Ends up getting up back down behind the net. Watch it, River. Almost. No, don't get up. That's broken stick. Still ends up in the zone. Dayton guy. River ends up covering it. Good job. I don't know. Okay, so a stick was broken. River ended up covering it. Who was that? That was Kim Arrett on the draw. And that's a shot. Went wide. No shot. Blocked by Ben. Puck down. Comes up. Clevenger gets it up. Chips it up and out. Trying to chase it. Dayton going for it. Ends up coming out of the zone. Arrett dumps it to the far corner. Arrett chasing it. Comes back up. They're able to break it up, send it out. Looks like we have a 2-on-2 here. Watch it. Martin defending. There it is. Back behind the net. Eric hits it. Yep. Comes up and out. It's cleared. 8 minutes left in the second period. Looks like Eric gets it, goes into the zone on the left-hand side. Tries to gets chipped up, and that might be icing. Yep, that's icing. All right. All right. Puck will come back down into Dayton zone. 7:57 left. The score is 3-2 in favor of Dayton. 1-goal game. Another round of shots. Turned down for what? 97 on the draw. And that is a loss. Oop, there it goes. There it goes. That's. I was gonna say. It's gonna come back to center ice. I mean, they can blow it, yeah. But River played it, so that should have negated the icing, but it didn't. I know. I mean, if I would, I like the fact that he played it because it was too close.
Everybody knows that it's fire before the
Yeah.
whistle.
Hey, so puck icing call that's contested here. The puck. Apparently the refs are going to yell at each other. Now refs are loving each other here. Mr. Orange Band is yelling at the ref here. Hang on. He said, "Hang on, buddy." Never mind. That was a face-off loss. Save. That was Francis gets it, sends it up out over to 97. Francis almost gets it. It comes back down into our zone. Oh boy, we're swiping at it. It's missing. And puck comes up and out. Francis still gets it, or tries to get to it. Wallen tips it up and out, and it's out of the zone. And they're controlling it. Still going. Wong gets it back, D to D, over to Wallen. Wallen chips it up and out. Oh boy. Almost up and out. It's not out. Jeez, we need to get it out, guys. We need to get that zone cleared. Wallen gets it. Not out yet. Down deep. Still down deep. That was a whistle and then a shot. So I know he should have stopped after the whistle, but that's okay. Little hockey faux pas comes out of the zone. Hand pass was the call. Face off right outside of our zone. 6:54 left. Kimbleton on the draw. And that is I guess we get it back. 9 gets it. And Barber sends it on up to Kellen. Kellen Luke doesn't get it out. Gets chipped up to Clevenger. Clevenger going into the zone. Gets on the left hand or the right hand side. Sends it up. Oh, that's a shot. And now everybody's pushing Kimbleton down on the goalie here. Hang on. Yeah.
But it goes off at 95.
Yeah. 48 only got one.
Yeah.
Do we call that a shot if they deflect it towards the net?
If it would it have been a goal?
All right, we get it to 95.
Yep. Kimbleton on the draw. And that was, it's lost. Ends up going back down. It's good read there, Ferrari. And dumped back down in by Clevenger. No icing. Kellen Luke going after it. And David versus Goliath there almost. He decided to back off, but that's all right. Puck comes out. One of the Dayton gets it. We have Barber. Barber banging it up over in the corner there. Good steal. There's that. Kimbleton almost gets it. Oh, boy. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. 48 gets it. Chips it up and out to Clevenger. Almost gets it. Comes back down into our zone. Ferrari chasing it. Here we are. We got to get that. That's all right. It comes back down deep. Somebody gets it up. Hand pass. That was 2 hand passes. Kimbleton. Wow, right in the face. Yeah. Yep, he's up. That was good. That should be icing. Back behind our net. There it is. There it is. Get that, Eric. There we go. Comes up and out to the point. Doesn't get out of the zone. Goes wide of the net. Come on, Eric. Eric gets it in the neutral zone. Get a little bit of speed. Go through. Come down. Eric gets checked. Watkins battling it down below the goal line. Comes back up. Dayton comes through the neutral zone. They're trying to dance. Watch this guy. Down wide behind the net. Martin picks it up. Sends it over to Eric. Eric's not there. He tries to. Down low. Behind the net. Boy, all sorts of stuff. This is... Watch a shot. Wide. Guy's got to get that. Martin gets it behind the net. Trying to send it over to Riley. And who has it here? Riley just ices it. Right on net, actually. Shot by 97. We're looking for a change. And it comes out of the neutral zone where it looks like that was high. It was very high. There we go. Go, Mason. Go, Mason. Mason gets it in the neutral zone. Nice job with that. Eat that check. Tell him fuck off. Oops, sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Martin in the neutral zone. That's offsides. Face off will be out here. Sorry about my French there, guys. Whoops. I'll be like the Flyers radio announcer and get suspended for 2 games, right? For saying something off color in the commercial break where he wasn't turned off. Mason on the face-off. It's kind of one forward, but Dayton gets it. And it comes up and out of the zone to Barber. Barber sends it back down deep into the zone. Owen keeps it down deep. Goes behind the net. Still comes up and out, and it comes out of the zone. Wallen, after it, sends it up and out. Dayton has to dump it because they're offsides. Comes up. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah. Barney gets it up out. Down into the zone. Mason breaks that up. A little bit of a mess there. Here comes a shot. Was that a save? I think it was a miss. River covers it. Comes in front of the net. River covers it. Settles it down. 2:45 left in the second period. Score is still 3-2. Shot count is 22-12. We're getting there. They didn't have as many shots this period, I think, so far than last period. Face-off is in our zone. Kimbleton on the draw. Yeah, fair. First. Yeah. Battle down there at the far corner. Looks like Kimbleton ends up with it. He's running. Loses the puck. Ends up coming in Brotherton. It's chipped up and out by Wallen. Wallen sends it back deep, and Dayton gets it. They're going in the neutral zone. Barber gets it. Sorry, had my camera off there. Brotherton going after it. Doesn't get to it. Clevenger. Dayton ends up with it. Down below their line. There you go. Kimbleton keeps it. It's down there. It's down in their zone. Kimbleton goes down to the ice. Battle down low. Puck comes up and out to Barber. Barber keeps it in. Kimbleton comes out in the zone. Barber still has it. Sends it on over to Martin. Martin trying to do some work with it. He's starting to get, yeah, he did. He's going for it. He's going through the center. Look, and loses an edge. And comes back out. Barber sends it back down deep. That's probably, no, that's no icing. Okay. Minute 30 left. And Dayton gets it through the neutral zone. Comes up to, I don't know what's going on. Puck's still down low. Martin battling for it. Still battling for it. Watch it. Save. River covers. All right. 1 minute, 7 seconds left in the second period, and then we'll get an ice cut. Riley on the draw. And that is a loss. It goes back down behind the net. Battle for it. Oh boy, comes out to the slot. Watkins sends it up. Still ends up. Gets through the neutral zone. Goes down right side. Looks for a hip check. Yeah, he did. Oh, shot by 97. There you go. Still going. Still going down there. And it ends up coming out of the zone. Watch it. Dayton comes low. That was a save, yeah. It comes up and out. That's chipped up and out by Watkins. Watkins getting down low. 27 seconds left. Tries to come up. It comes back. Goes back. River sends around behind the net from the Dayton guy. Oh boy. Ferrari ends up getting it from the slot. Sends it out in the neutral zone. 12 seconds left. And Riley with a shot. A check. Going wide. River just covers it. River just covers it. That's all right. I'd let that roll off. Yeah. It's slow dumps ins, yeah. It's slow, yeah, because they bounce and they just have enough momentum to do what you don't want them to do. He almost did. All right, 2 seconds left in the second period. Kimbleton on the face-off. Face-off in our zone. And that's what we got. And that's a win. And then that's the end of the second period. So at the end of end of 2 periods, the score is 3-2 in favor of Dayton. And we're going to have an ice cut. I will go ahead and post it over here to the scoreboard so you guys can see all that great stuff. And I will mute the mic, and we'll be back in about 5 to 10. Sorry, I should have said the goals. The goals are from Clevenger, and who had the second goal?
Rest.
Watkins. That's right. Watkins had the second goal.
Well, so we think.
I think he did tip that one down. Well, players are making their way back to the ice. Doing a little quick warm-up here after the skate. All right, guys, we are back. Yeah, I'm doing the live stream too, so I get to talk to play-by-play. Oh, I don't care. They don't care. It's YouTube. It's not like I'm a pro. All right, we are about ready to start the third period. A lot of noise going on here. Riley on the dot here. And we'll see what happens. And we got the face-off happening, and that's a loss. Oh, God, we end up getting it. Eric sends it down deep. Goes behind, close to the net. Riley chasing. Doesn't get to it. Still in the zone. Alexander kept it in. And looks like it's coming out. Goes into our zone. Dayton sends up the point. Tries to get shot. That's a save. Went off to the right side. Watkins gets it. Chips it on up. Tries to get it ahead to Riley, but couldn't get to it. Riley gets it and chips it way down in the far corner. Watkins chasing it. Down behind the net. Dayton ends up gathering it. And that's a high sing. Rivers like, I'm not going to touch that again. I'm going to make it no doubt. That's icing. All right. Puck comes back down in their zone. Hamilton on the draw. Face-off is lost. Dayton ends up with it. Gets chipped up into the center. Barber sends it on up to Brotherton. Loses the puck. Shoot. Here we go. Comes down low. Almost gets in. Comes into the slot. Almost gets a stick on it. Clevenger dumps it down. Sorry, I got a cough drop in my mouth. It'll be here a little clickety-clack. Barber keeps it in. Shot and blocked by a Dayton player. Comes. No, so Barber had a shot, and it was blocked. Kellen. Sorry, that was Martin. No. Gravy. That was Wallen. That was a little bit wide. Puck comes up and out. Hilliard able to control it, or send it right back down in. Dayton still tips it back down to Martin. Martin. Martin dances with it, goes behind net, stops. Looking for an option, sends it on up to Francis. Francis misses it. It comes out of the zone. Dayton controls it, sends it on over. They go send it down deep. Martin again, behind the net. Gets some speed. He's got a little bit of ice in front of him. Comes back down. Getting down into the zone. He's got three Dayton to go past. Oof, little shot wide. Come on, get that in there. Dom manages to keep it at the blue line, but loses it. Owen Mason has to keep that. He gets that. All right. I think that went wide. It sounded like it hit something though. Yeah, it sounded like it hit something. Dayton gets it down in their zone. Mason forechecking. Managed to block it. Come on, Watkins. That's a shot on net from Watkins. Shot from Watkins. And that was by Eric. And then the puck is frozen. Yep. All right. 14:39 left in the third. Score is 3-2. Dayton. Riley on the dot down in the zone. And that is a win. That's a wide shot by Eric. Wong able to keep it in. And it doesn't come out. Yep. It ends up coming out. Dayton still getting down low. Oh, boy, that's a 3-on-1. That's a save by River. It ends up coming out. Eric gets around, almost gets around. It gets checked, unfortunately. And the puck ends up coming out. Wallen has it in the neutral zone. Comes up and out. Riley gets down low. Watkins gets the puck at the half wall. Tips it down low. Still down low. And are in their zone. Is that Eric that gets it? Eric gets it. Sends it back down to Watkins. Couldn't get to it. Comes back up. Dayton able to break it out. Wong sends it up into the neutral zone to Eric. Eric just dumps it down. I think we're looking for change here. Dayton sends it back. No ice. Barber ends up getting it behind the net. Ends up, and we couldn't get to it. Ends up coming. That's off the side of the net. Martin loses the puck. Hamilton gets checked up in the zone. Puck comes back down into the zone on the left-hand side. Goes around. Martin eats a check. Loses the puck. Comes up. Hamilton gets the puck. Gets down in. Almost in. Brotherton gives up on it there. Clevenger going down low. Shot by Clevenger. Hold by the goalie.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, your kid's probably really old. Maybe Mason's really old.
Yeah, we're still rolling here. All right. Face-off will be down to the left, or to the right, our right of their goalie. And Mason on the dot. And that is a loss? Yeah, I think that's a loss. It comes out of the zone. Wallen fighting for it. Ends up getting tripped up. Save. It goes by to the side. Wallen gets it behind. Chips it on up. It comes out. Come on, Francis. Get to it. Get to it. Francis sends it on in. Barney chasing it. It ends up coming up and out. Alexander gets it. Neutral zone. And it comes back up and out. Dayton still has it. Sends it back to their D. Barney in the neutral zone. Puts it up. Mason still forechecking. Wallen. Dayton gets it back out the neutral zone. They're trying to break it in there. There you go, Mason. Oh boy. Comes back down. Wallen chasing it. Back down behind the net. Stops. Sends it up to the half wall for Eric. Eric tries to get it up. Doesn't come out of the zone yet. Not just yet. Ends up sitting there. Come on, come on. Let it go. Wallen gets it. Sends it up to Eric. We got miscommunication. Still around that corner there. That's right. Well, no, that was a good breakup on that. Came off a skate. Puck comes out. Eric has it through the neutral zone. Chips it over to the left for Watkins. Watkins, I'll say that's a shot. Puck comes out. Got to get to it, Martin. Keep going. Martin gets it in the zone. Ferrari helping him out. Loses the puck there. And coming up. Battle on the left-hand side. Riley ends up with it. Chips it up. It does not get out of the zone. And that's all right. Riley gives a check there. There it is. Eric breaks it up. Breaks up the pass. Comes up. Goes up and out. And down in the zone. That was, I don't know. I think that might have been the shot, but we'll say that was wide. It would have trickled into the goal, I think, or maybe the post. Oh, it was still good. Still onside. Still outside. Still outside. Nope. All right. You got to dump it. There you go. Take the offside. It's still off. It's still to go. Yeah, they're not getting anything good there. Delayed offside. Dayton has it. Goes into the zone. Left-hand side, they chip it down below. Barber. Actually, Martin sends it on up to the half wall. Goes to the point. Clevenger gets it. Sends it over to the slot. To Barber. Sends it over to Luke. Luke sends it back to Martin. Martin tries to send it right back to Luke. The pass was kicked off, thankfully. There was a Dayton guy right in the slot just waiting for the point. Here comes a shot. That's a block by 44. It's chipped up and out of the zone. All right. Dayton, neutral zone. Clevenger trying to battle for it. Luke sends it on up. Chips it up in. Come on, Clevenger. There it is. Goes down low. Looks like we're going to go for a change here. Yep. Kimbleton misses on that one. Dayton gets it down deep into our zone. Ferrari chasing it. Battle on the board there. Dayton ends up with it. Comes up. Watch for the shot. Saved by River.
I think that was the deflection.
Nah, it went. No, I don't know. It was. Oh, I don't know if it touched the stick, but it definitely got to the goalie. Down there, looks like that's going to be an icing call on Hilliard. Puck will come back down into our zone. Scores 3-2 in favor of Dayton. And 9:24 left in the third. Mason on the dot. And that is a face-off loss. Shot blocked by 86. Another shot goes wide, comes over to the point. Looks like almost gets. Come on, Mason ends up getting it out. Oh, look at that, Francis tries to get it, loses it. Comes up and out of the zone. Alexander gets it, sends it up and out. They're still going. Alexander gets it again. Sends it on over to the right-hand side. Nobody there. Dayton gets it. Francis battling down there. Puck, looks, still we're still checking. Still pressuring. Puck comes up and out. And then it gets down deep. No icing. Alexander chasing. Alexander with a check. Martin gets it. Going up in the front. Goes around. He's trying to draw some defenders in, or some forecheckers in. Sends it on up to Watkins. Watkins, not out. Back down in. Behind. Alexander. They get a change. Sends it up. Dayton gets it to the neutral zone. Sends on over. Martin. Checks it on over to, Watkins. Looks like it comes out in the neutral zone. Riley couldn't get it. He's offsides. He dumps it down deep, though. Good play. Comes back down. Behind the net. And puck is coming down. No icing. Wallen chasing. Alexander gets it out of the zone. Loses the puck. Goes over to Watkins. Offsides. Oh, no. Barely not. Yeah, Dayton's just going to ice it. All right. Nope. When in doubt, ice the puck. It'll come back down to their zone. 7:27 left. Score is still 3-2 in favor of Dayton. Kimbleton on the draw. And that looks like that one's a face-off loss. Goes ringed around, but Wong keeps it in. Still there. It's all right. Puck comes back out to Wallen. Wallen sends it over to Clevenger. Nah, it's just sitting there at the blue line. Almost. Now it's out. Oh, come on. That's a penalty. Kimbleton draws a penalty. Don't say nothing. He's tripping. There you go. Hilliard will be on the power play. It looks like Kimbleton's a little slow to get up. 7:09. We have a 2-minute power play.
It was just a no-nothing trip, but it was right in front of
It was right in front of the ref. I was actually surprised. I was like, and the ref was like, yeah. All right, Kimbleton on the draw. Down in their zone. Come on. Face-off is kept in. Eric kept it in. Goes down to Brotherton. Behind the net. Nobody is it. Looks like they're going to rip it up. It's kept in. Oh, boy. Comes back out. River takes some, comes up in the net, sends it up to Kimbleton. And Eric gets it. Tries to get it down low. Puts it away. They're gonna, oh, come on. And that is a clear from Dayton. And they're, come on, guys, skate to it. What are we doing? Everybody's just skating like, never mind. I shouldn't say that. All right, anyway, Brotherton gets the puck, Sends it over. Clevenger gets it in the neutral zone.
All the way.
All the way, Clevy. Go in. Tries to go around. Goes behind the net. Looking for some options. Almost goes up to the point. Tries. Sends it over to Martin, but it ends up coming out of the zone. And Martin getting, come on, a little bit of hustle there, and yeah, we got 45 seconds left on the power play. Martin gets it. Come on, go. Yep, almost it. Dodges the guy. A little bit of an ankle broken. Martin at the blue line, comes back up, looking for some options. Oh boy. All right, Kimbleton manages to pick that one puck. Comes up out of the zone. Everybody needs to clear. Kimbleton still going for it. Yeah. Puck is back. I lost sight of the puck there. Sorry about that. Nope. And 15 seconds left in the power play. Puck comes up. Out into Dayton. Here they go. They're just going to hold it. Yeah, they're just going to hold it. 6 seconds left. And there comes up and out. Ferrari dumps it back down in. And that's up and out. All right. 5 minutes left in the game. Score is still 3-2. Oh, wait a minute. It comes out of the zone? All right. Oh, did it? Yeah. That's why. All right. Riley on the dot outside the zone. Looks like we win that one. It tries to. Dom gets it and sends it down deep. Tries to get it down deep. Dayton ends up with it. Left-hand side. Watch the shot. Nobody. They tried to pass it. It was a good pass. Ends up coming down. That was stick and out of play. Shot and rebound, or not rebounded, deflected out of play. Riley on the dot, down in our zone. To the right of River. 442 left. We win that one. Sends it back down around to Eric. Eric gets checked there. Comes back down to Ferrari. Ferrari to Watkins. Watkins out of the zone. To Dayton. Comes in. Eric almost gets it. A little bit of a battle there. Riley gets it. Tries to get through some people. Comes back up and out. Oh, boy. Good. I know. Dayton ends up getting it back down through the neutral zone. Riley gets it. Eric at the feet. Puck is battled down low. Watch it. No, I think that was a save. Yeah. It comes up and out. That is going. That's a block by. And that's out to the neutral zone. Look for icing, but they didn't get it. They're going to dump it deep. 40. Tends to get it out of the zone. That's offsides. Come on, go. Riley gets checked big time there. Goes down behind the net. There it is. Come on, Barney. Come on, Kimmel. Yeah. Dayton coming through the neutral zone. Wallen able to keep it up and out. Come on, Barney. Go get one. Barney with the shot and a good save from the goalie. Nice shot. That was a good shot, though. It was a good shot. Need to test the goalie more. That'd be great if Barnes got one. Anyway, all right, Kimbleton on the draw. Kimbleton. Never mind. Somebody calling a timeout, so everybody's going to go back to the bench here. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left.
I know. Come on, get it going.
Hang on. I'm going to talk to the guy behind me here, bro. All right. Looks like timeout has expired. Here we go. I think they're going to try and pull River here in a minute. I don't like that, but that's the way that goes. That's a coach decision. And Kimballton on the draw. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third. And that is that's a loss. Yeah. Martin keeps it down low. Oh, 48 shoots it. Almost gets a rebound. 2-on-1 here. Martin. Oh, boy. Oh, good. Nice. Nice with the dive there. Keeps it going. It comes up and out. That was a nice diving keep away from Martin. That was a great move. Martin gets it on the half wall. Gets annoyed. Gets knocked off the puck. Almost. That was wide. Comes up and out. Up and out. There it goes. John Clevenger. He's got Kimballton. Dumps it down deep. Kimballton chasing. Kimballton is it. Nobody in front of the net. Come on. He gets knocked off the puck, yeah. You got to get to it. Come on, Watkins. Get to it. It's a race. Saved by River. And cover. Why?
We need to play that.
That was not cool. Yep.
Now we've got to win a face-off.
Nope. 2:07 left in the third. 2 minutes left. Let's see if we can tie this up. .97 on the draw. And that is a face-off win. Wallen behind the net. Sends it over to Watkins. Watkins chips it up to Errett. Errett in the neutral zone. That's a great breakout. Comes up Riley. Gets it up to Wallen. Wallen tries to get it. Comes out of the zone. Comes down left. There it is. Wallen gets it in the center. Still not able to do it. Barber. Come on. Get some space, guys. There you go. Sends it back behind. Watkins on the boards. Dodges a check, but gets annoyed. Wallen. Battle down low. Comes up. Dayton ends up with it. Comes up to the point. They send it down low. Riley. Yep, we're running out of time here. 1 minute left. There's a battle. Here we go. Comes down to the round to Wallen. Skate. Wallen sends it on over to Riley. Riley got some space. Gets tripped up. He's calling it. He called it. He wasted his time. He wasted his time on the call. Yeah. Oh, well.
The linesman was handing the ref something as he had his hand up, and he looked to grab it when they gained possession. So that was the kickoff.
Why was he, instead of watching the... Yeah, because...
Just one of those things like,
probably a note says, I love you. You know those paper notes. So, all right, 6-on-4, empty net. We have 6-on-4, penalty drawn by Riley. So we have an empty net, and here we go, 1 minute left. 6-on-4. We need to win this face-off. And that's a face-off win. Oh, boy, come on. And the puck goes down. Come on, guys. Got to chase. Come on. No icing. Come on. You got 40 seconds. Here we go. Errett sends it back over to Kimballton. Kimballton down into the zone. It gets knocked off his stick, unfortunately. Clevenger picks it up. Down in. Oh, boy. Got to get to that. All right, Clevenger still has it in the neutral zone. Dumps it down low. Almost get there. Gets low. Oh, boy. That's a wide. That's a miss. Come on. 20 seconds left. Come on. Up to Kimballton. Kimballton going into the zone. Come on. Gets around him. Sticks aside. No shot. Get up. 10 seconds. And 6 seconds. Okay, no one